Right guys, it is technique number 3 and we are going to be going over a arm triangle and then switching out to north-south choke, okay? If my voice sounds a little bit ropey, it's just because Alona choked me and busted my Adam's apple, so that's so you know. So we're going to demonstrate it first and then I'm going to go over it. So guys, that was the technique. Now we're going to break it down. Let's turn this like this way to get close. Come to my head. Cool. So I'm in this mount position, okay guys. Nice start. So I've got one hand under already, so I'm starting to get it going. And I'm going to use this hand to spider walk up. So spider walk, spider walk, spider walk. When I do this, it exposes her armpit area. I'm going to grip in here. And then I'm going to grab on top of her head. So I'm lumberjacking it. I'm going to pull her head across and I drop my shoulder underneath her jaw. From that, I use my head to pull it across. I get a gable grip. Okay? I open my elbow out nice and tight. Then I'm going to step off. From here, I go backward and then I'm going to drop down to the mat. Okay? So what I'm looking to do here, I've got my gable grip. And I imagine this is like a hydraulic pump, one of the ones which you use for jacking up cars. And I'm just trying to get my solar plexus to touch my knuckles. So her head's in the gap, and I'm just dropping down. Like I know a lot of people teach it like this rear naked choke grip, and then they circle around. But that doesn't change the compression. There's still like a big hole there. So when I'm here, imagine her head's in this gap. I just dropping down, and that compresses it. So let's go through that again. I say, I'm here, I'm underneath. I spider walk up, I grab the lat, I grab her head, I pull, lumberjacking under, grab this gable grip. I open my elbow out. Now I step off, and I'm up, and I'm just gonna drop down. Okay? So that's the first part, move back slightly. So I'm gonna have to get my body in. So now we're gonna start looking at switching over to the north-south choke, okay? So my hand is under, spider walk, grab the lat, pull, drop, 1, open, 2, step off. So this hasn't worked for me. So now I'm going to switch through into this scarf hold position and just gain control at the start, okay? My left hand is going to come in and I'm going to whip track my knee, push her arm down to the mat. Now I step over pinning with this leg. My right arm comes out, making room. My left arm shoots through as deep as possible. Now what you do is just walk around the body. Walk. I'm here. I get an S grip now. And it feels tight, but it's not quite right, okay? And I'm going to go over some of the points in a second. But what I always do is I walk my body back until her chin won't go any further. As soon as that happens, I get my head down to the mat. I tense my biceps. So just to demonstrate on her here. So if it's across this bit, it's not really working. So I've got to pull. So I know that I'm right on that point, making it tight, okay? And there's a point you can feel like, if it's just here, if there's slack for her chin to go back, that means it's not working. So you need to take the slack away to get the choke finished. Okay? So let's go again. So I'm here, punched under. Spider walk up, grab the lat, pull. Drop underneath, my shoulders underneath her chin. I get my gable grip. I open it out, I step off, I push in, switch through into this scarf hold position. I weasel my hand in, I'm going to push her arm down to the ground while I whip trap my leg. My other leg comes over pinning, I bring my right arm out, my left arm switches through. I'm as deep as possible now. I walk around the body, boom, boom. I get my S grip, and I just walk back. Her chin won't go any further. I get my head down to the mat, and I tense. And that is the technique for today, guys. As always, hope you're enjoying the techniques, hope you're staying safe, and hopefully we'll get to get training together soon. Take care.